Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to MCIW-New Breed. We have a great show for you tonight. We have a title match between Rob Kincaid and Butcher Beast. We have Cutter versus the superstar TJ Powers. And we have a legend versus legend match against Bobo Brazil Jr. and Chief Adakula Kula. Let's get this show on the road. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Zach Ruber here with MCIW-New Breed right here on 18WJTS. Right now, the show is about to begin as we are about to have a 10-man battle royal. I'm here with Matt King holding the Bobo Brazil Jr. Memorial Cup. This will be defended in a 10-man battle royal here tonight. Matt, why don't you tell us about this glorious cup?
Well, yes, tonight we will have a 10-man battle royal for this beautiful trophy, and whoever wins that battle royal will be the #1 contender for the MCIW Television Championship. So it's going to be an action-packed show and match. So don't forget, it's the Bobo Brazil Jr. Memorial Cup Trophy, and we hope that whoever wins it deserves it.
Let's get to that battle royal right now.
The following participants for the Battle Royal are as follows: Mike Michaels, Anderson Grimm, Billy D, DJ Smooth, JD Smooth, Jesse Watson, Rocky Richardson, Intruder, Overdrive, Leon Elliot, and Mike Zander.
And here comes the action. They're going at it right now. JD Smooth is attacking JD Smooth is attacking Anderson Grimm, and they are going at it. Now JD Smooth is going at Jesse Watson over and over and over again on the turnbuckle. And his son and Rocky. Overdrive is after the Deer Hunter, trying to eliminate him from this over-the-top battle royal. Looks like someone was eliminated, I'm not quite sure. It looks like Mike Zander was eliminated, as was Jesse Watson. Deer Hunter is trying to get Overdrive over the top rope, and there goes. Rocky Richardson and Anderson Grimm are going at it. The Deer Hunter is going after JD Smooth. Overdrive is going after Jesse Watson. And it looks like, Jesse Watson was not eliminated, not quite yet. This is an over-the-top battle royal. Both feet have to hit the floor. Anderson Grimm is going after JD Smooth, now is going after his son, DJ Smooth. DJ Smooth is eliminated from this battle royal. And his father, JD Smooth, is after Anderson Grimm at this time. Anderson Grimm has been eliminated. The Deer Hunter is after Rocky Richardson. Looks like JD Smooth has made the save. Ooh. Anderson Grimm just took out DJ Smooth. Not quite a sportsmanlike act. Jesse Watson is after Overdrive, and Deer Hunter has been eliminated by JD Smooth. Jesse Watson going up, and a leg drop onto the back of Overdrive's head. That is not going to feel good. And JD Smooth with a kick to the kneecap, and it looks like Jesse Watson has, he has been saved. He has saved himself from this over the top, and he has been eliminated by JD Smooth. And the final two is Overdrive and JD Smooth, who will come out on top. Looks like JD Smooth has the upper hand here. And it seems they both went over the top rope. Who is the winner here? Both feet touch the floor at the same time. There can only be one winner, but if 4 feet touch the floor, who's the winner? I guess they're trying to figure out at this time. Looks like one ref is saying that Overdrive's the winner. It looks like, I guess they're declaring Overdrive as the winner of the Bobo Brazil Jr. Memorial Cup. An act of sportsmanship as JD Smooth lifts up Overdrive as the winner and shakes his hand. But Anderson Grimm is attacking Overdrive. He's looking under the ring for something. That's a kendo stick. That's a kendo stick. And a shot to Overdrive by Anderson Grimm to the back. That will leave a welt for days. And he is not letting up. Security needs to get out here immediately. This needs to stop. This is not a fair fight. And a senton to the back. Looks like JD Smooth. JD Smooth has a kendo stick again. And he's going after Anderson Grimm. Anderson Grimm is definitely taking it. Anderson Grimm just will not let up. Someone needs to get security out here immediately. A shot again to Overdrive. JD Smooth is out cold on the mat. Looks like Anderson Grimm is going after something else. It's a trash can. What is Anderson Grimm going to do with the trash? Overdrive has blocked it. And right onto the trash can. And looks like finally security is out here to split this up. This is madness. This is madness. This needs to be solved. Someone needs to. I guess I'm gonna have to split this up.
This next match is a singles contest pitting the Windy City Pitbull Omega versus the Crimson Dagger Ace.
And here we go. Ace and the Windy City Pitbull Omega just feeling each other out at this point. Just trash talking the crowd. It's the Windy City Pitbull Omega. The Crimson Dagger Ace getting the crowd on his side. And the Windy City Pitbull Omega is having none of it. The lockup. Just a power struggle at this point, and Omega has Ace back in the corner. And a chop by Omega. Man, that was mean. And another chop. That's going to leave the chest red for days. And mocking the crowd is Windy City Pitbull Omega. Looks like Ace is back to his feet. He's feeling it out again. And then another lockup. Who will win this power struggle? And Ace is backing Omega into the corner, but and they are back into the corner. Looks like Omega is trying to get out of the ring. That was a broke break by the referee. Slowly getting back in the ring. Very methodical is Omega. And the tie up again. Ooh, and an arm lock by Omega onto Ace. Trying to bend him back, weaken the legs, weaken the back, and weaken the arm all at the same time. This is definitely a powerful move to wear someone out. But Ace is powering back. Who's going to win this power struggle? Ooh, hair yank to the ground by Omega. Ace is trying to get locked out of it. Now a headlock. An overthrow by Omega. He is definitely getting the best of Ace at this point. Ace is trying to get the crowd on his side. Why would I say that? One. It was just a one count. Two count. Ace is still in this match. As a waist lock. Omega's trying to get out of this. Ace is holding on. Ew! He grabbed the legs between his legs. And now Ace is on his back and Omega is at the top once again. Over the head. Oh! Went for a hip toss. Omega is having none of it. Ace with a knee to the gut. And a Hurricanrana by Ace. Omega's out of the ring, definitely taking a breather. Anyone would need a breather after that. Ace is following him now. Omega's just running away. Sort of a cowardly act from Omega. Ace is getting back into the ring. Oh, a kick to the ropes will make the ropes go right to the groin of Ace. Omega's thinking with his head now in a very competitive manner, but not very clean, in my opinion. He's choking him. This is definitely not a sportsmanlike act. A stomp to the ribs. Just mocking Ace at this point, Omega. Looks like he's going for a choke onto the ropes. Arguing with the referee at this point. Remember that for a rope, Omega will be disqualified if he is holding Ace onto the ropes for over 5 seconds. He's got a hold of him. Right onto the mat. Omega definitely has the upper hand in this match. And going for another choke. He's doing push-ups. The arrogance of this man. A stomp to the chest. Omega's gonna get disqualified at this point if he just keeps running his mouth at the referee and waiting for this 5 count. But Ace is coming back with fist after fist to the gut. And a side backbreaker, and now a stretch to the back of Ace. Omega using his brute force and power to wear down Ace, the Crimson Dagger. And another side slam by Omega. 1, 2. This is not over. Ace is still in this one. arguing with the referee more. Omega definitely should not be doing this, or he could be disqualified. Oh, Ace is coming back, working the arm. Oh, and a famouser right onto Omega. 1, 2, 3. Ace wins this match. The Crimson Dagger from Montgomery, Alabama. Ace. Definitely worn out from this match. This was a very hard fought battle, but Ace came out on top against the Windy City Pitbull Omega.
Here I am backstage once again here with MCIW-New Breed. I'm standing here with the Cutter and his manager, Damian Anderson. Cutter, you're going up against superstar TJ Powers later tonight. Why don't you tell us about that match?
Excuse me. I'm his manager. I do all the talking. Now, hey, I see you out there. When I say something, you sit down and listen. Now, tonight, superstar TJ Powers, you're going to lose your belt tonight, so shine it up. We're coming to get it. Myself and Cutter.
TJ, you're gonna get cut.
Welcome back to MCIW. This next match pits Scott Sexton versus Vinny Vachetti right here on 18WJTS.
And the match has started. Vinny Vachetti trying to get the crowd on his side. And the lockup. Vinny Vachetti and Scott Sexton. And it breaks up. No one wins that lockup. Both have immense strength between the two. Another lockup. And the strength between these two makes sure that no one wins that lockup that time. Obviously, two very strong opponents between each other. And a kick to the gut by Scotty Sexton. But a hip toss by Vachetti. And another hip toss by Vachetti. Well, looks like Vachetti has Sexton, and a body slam. Sexton going outside the ring at this time, trying to definitely get some strength back in that back. It is definitely hurting at this time. And a choke by Sexton. He gets back in the ring. And taking out the leg of Vachetti is Scotty Sexton. Using his brain, which is... working that leg again. Vachetti on his back. It looks like Sexton's going to work the leg once more. A kick to the leg. And a slam down to the mat. That leg is not going to be useful. You need to stand to be able to get... you need to be able to stand to get a hold of Scott Sexton. And he just keeps working the leg. This is going to be hard for Vachetti to stand. Scott Sexton, just methodical, opportunistic, just working the leg and mocking Vachetti at this time. Ew, and he drops the leg once again. Trash talking the crowd, Scott Sexton. Working the leg once again. When will this pain stop for Vinny Vachetti? Vinny Vachetti writhing in pain as he just twists the leg. Scott Sexton just twisting the leg of Vinny Vachetti. But Vinny Vachetti uses the other leg to kick him off. Scott Sexton took a chest full of turnbuckle. Now here's the roll up. 1, 2, and Scott Sexton with the kick out. Attacking the back, and it's hard for Vinny Vachetti to stand after so much pain has been caused to that leg. Just more mocking by Scott Sexton. Working the leg once more. Scott Sexton using his brain to take out that leg, and a right hook. Scott Sexton with a kick to the face and chest to Vinny Vachetti. What a scoop slam. Irish rip into the ropes. And a spine buster by Vinny Vachetti. 2. Just a 2 at this point. Scott Sexton got his shoulder up. Vinny Vachetti definitely trying to work those legs out, trying to get feeling back in them, using the other leg to stomp on Scott Sexton's face. And a leg drop. It's over, says Vinny Vachetti. 1, 2, and a kick out by Scott Sexton. VIP shouts Vinny Vachetti, trying to get the crowd on his side. Ooh, and a knee to the gut, another knee to the gut. This will definitely not feel good for Vinny Vachetti's legs. And an overthrow by Vinny Vachetti to Scott Sexton. He's going for the pin, but his legs are just hurting. 1, 2, 3, and Scott Sexton got his foot on the rope. That will break the count. Scott Sexton trying to reach his feet. Vinny Vachetti definitely working out those legs. And a club to the back. And another club to the back. Onto his shoulders. What's Vinny Vachetti looking to do here? And Scott Sexton just elbowing Vinny Vachetti in the face. Vinny Vachetti trying to find solace in the referee, I guess. Scott Sexton, what's Scott Sexton got in his hand? And a punch to the face. Was that a chain? That was a chain, and he hit it. Trying to play it off as nothing, but I think we all saw that. He has to show the referee. The referee, I guess, didn't see it. So this match will go on. This will not end in a disqualification. The referee did not see the weapon used. 1, 2, and a kick out by Vinny Vachetti. Only 2. This match will go on. Vinny Vachetti trying to find the power back to fight back against Scotty Sexton. I don't know how he can fight back after a kick after a fist full of chain. Scott Sexton tuning up the band, I guess going for a super kick, and to Shawn Michaels. No! A knee to the face. Going up to the top rope. Scott Sexton, what's he looking for here? And a leg drop, and he misses. Vinny Vachetti got out of the way at the right time. What's Vinny Vachetti doing? He's looking. What's he doing? He's getting pulling at Eddie Guerrero, acting like there was a weapon, and throwing it to Scott Sexton. A classic move. Getting Scott Sexton disqualified without him actually using anything.
Winner of this match, Vinny Vachetti! Winner by disqualification.
The referee, I guess, thought that Scott Sexton used the shillelagh against Vinny Vachetti. It's a classic move made famous by liar, cheater, and stealer Eddie Guerrero. Doesn't matter what the ref's rules stand. Scott Sexton loses this match even though he never broke any rules. I guess except for hitting Vinny Vachetti with the chain, but the ref did not see that. Scott Sexton obviously upset about this loss. Outsmarted by Vinny Vachetti.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're backstage once again here at MCIW-New Breed. I'm standing next to superstar TJ Powers. He is a world heavyweight champion, and he's going up against the Cutter tonight. TJ Powers, how do you feel about your match coming up?
You know what? It doesn't matter who I go up against. It doesn't matter who he has as a manager. Cutter, you're going down for one reason only, because I am the world's heavyweight champion. I didn't become the world's heavyweight champion for nothing. And Damian Anderson, you stick your nose in the ring, I'm going to take you out too, because it doesn't matter to the superstar who steps in the ring with me. They're going down to the power left.
This next match is a tag team match pitting Big Country and Overdrive against the Russians for the MCIW World Tag Team Championships.
And a clothesline by Big Country to one of the Russians. And a hip toss. As this match gets underway for the MCIW World Tag Team Championships, Big Country with a big run, and he missed a splash, and the Russian is just going after him. Tag to his partner. Just hit after hit to the skull of Big Country. Thrown to the corner. And a clothesline to Big Country by one of the Russians. Boot after boot after boot to Big Country. This choking Big Country. It's one of the Russians. And Big Country puts him to one of the corners. And a big shot. Tribute to Ric Flair. Tagged Overdrive. As Overdrive gets him to the ring. And just boot after boot, and a shot right to the face of one of the Russians, and a chop to the chest. Thrown to the other side of the ring. Overdrive goes for a spear. And a big boot right to the face of one of the Russians. Overdrive and Big Country definitely have the upper hand in this match. 1, 2, and a kick out by one of the Russians. Tag to Big Country. Just a headlock and a just punch after punch. Big Country goes for the Irish whip, sends one of the Russians off the ropes. And a clothesline. 1, 2. The Russian breaks up the pin. Big Country grabbing one of the Russians, pulling him up. Shot after shot. One of the Russians just taking out Big Country, and a tag to his tag team partner. Boot. And a knee to the face. Throws him over. Just going for the pin. No, he's choking him. He's choking him. He can't choke. He cannot choke. That is an illegal move. And right down on the arm. Just knee after knee to the arm. That's going to leave that big, meaty clothesline utterly useless. Oh! And over the head. It's just a big mix-up right now. Oh, and Damian Anderson just going after Big Country. Choking him once again, but Overdrive here to break it up and help his tag team partner. Now looks like Overdrive's in the ring, helping out illegally. And the Russians are going after Big Country once again. Ref, what are you doing? Turn around and see the illegal actions that are going on right now. Damian Anderson just raking away at Big Country, and the ref doesn't see it. Just raking away once again. Damian Anderson just attacking Big Country. Overdrive sees it though, but he doesn't want the ref to think he's suspicious. Oh, the Russians again I guess he got hit by Big Country. Overdrive now tagged in. Knee to the chest by Overdrive. Just raking the arm at this point. What's the plan for Overdrive? He's just putting him up on the ropes. What's he doing? Oh, and right now he's in the fireman's carry. What's the plan for Overdrive? And he goes for the airplane spin, and the Russian falls right off. Picking up the Russian. And a knee to the chest by Overdrive. Repeated knees. Tag to Big Country. Attacking the Russian, make sure he doesn't get involved. Oh! Big slam by Big Country. But the ref doesn't see it, he's too distracted by Overdrive. Another Russian, 2 and 3. Big Country wins. Big Country and Overdrive win the MCIW World Tag Team Championship.
Winners of this match. And then
Jesse Watson is attacking Overdrive. What the heck's going on?
Big Country and Overdrive.
Jesse Watson attacking Big Country now. What has provoked this? Just attacking Big Country repeatedly. Now he's after Overdrive. Jesse Watson throwing Overdrive into the ring. What's Jesse Watson have planned? Jesse Watson picks Overdrive up for a fireman's carry. Oh! Death Valley Driver. Jesse Watson getting kicked out of the ring by the referee. Very confident as Jesse Watson. Beside the post-match attack, Overdrive and Big Country are the new MCIW World Tag Team Champions. I'm here backstage at MCIW-New Breed with MCIW Television Champion Rob Kincaid. Rob Kincaid is going up against the Butcher Beast tonight. Rob, how do you feel about your match coming up?
Do you think I'm going to lose against the Butcher Beast? Huh, Zach? Do you think everybody here in TV land is going to think that I'm going to lose here tonight at MCIW? Let me tell you what, I am the MCIW Television Champion. I have been all over the world, Zach. I have been all over the country defending this championship. No, I'm not going to lose, and he is getting ready to get his face smashed in, courtesy of the reigning and defending MCIW Television Champ.
We'll get back to the action right after this.
Welcome back to MCIW right here on 18WJTS. This next match is a triple threat match featuring Van Morgan, Leon Elliot, and the Canadian Kid.
Van Morrison mocking the crowd. Van Morgan mocking the crowd as he takes his shirt off. This match is about to begin. The referee is checking all the contestants for foreign objects in their outfits. Looks like there's none, and this match will begin. Triple threat matches. They're one to watch, as anything will happen. As Van Morgan sits back and says, "Canadian Kid, Leon Elliott, you two go at it while I take a break." And a lockup by the Canadian Kid, Leon Elliott. Young upstart from Louisville, Kentucky, going after the one from the Canadian Republic. And a hip toss. Looks like Van Morgan still is taking a break on the outside, as there's another lockup between the Canadian Kid and Leon Elliott. Clapping. Getting the crowd on his side is the Canadian Kid. One more lockup between Leon Elliott and the Canadian Kid. Twisting the arm is Leon Elliott, wrenching that, making it illiusable. And there goes the Canadian Kid hopping back up and reversing it right back to Leon Elliott as wrenching his arm. Leon Elliott is trying to get out of it. Wrenching the arm again. Looking for a belly to back, but the Canadian Kid is trying to fight his way out of it, just slipping his way out in a very sneaky way, going for a headlock down on the ground. Van Morgan getting back in the ring, trying to take advantage, and a headlock onto the Canadian Kid by Van Morgan. Very opportunistic by Van Morgan, overthrowing the Canadian Kid with another headlock and for a pinfall by the Canadian Kid. And Leon Elliott's going, and a headlock onto Van Morgan by Leon Elliott. Working the head is Leon Elliott. Van Morgan trying to find a way to get out, and he gets out, and he's out of the ring once again. Looks like he's taking another break on the outside. Sitting down once again. Back to the action with Leon Elliott and the Canadian Kid. Lock up again. Wrench of the arm against Leon Elliott. Pushing it down, and an elbow onto the shoulder. And a body slam. Going for the pin, Leon Elliott, but Canadian Kid kicks out. Now wrenching the face. Trying to get the crowd on his side. Van Morgan's back in the ring, and a chop to the back, double chop. Throwing him out of the ring, Van Morgan trying to take advantage. Club to the back to the Canadian Kid by Van Morgan. Headbutt. Back to the ropes. Throwing him off the rope. Oh, and an elbow. That's going to leave the chest hurting. Swirling his hips, Van Morgan. Elbow drop. Going for the pin. 1, 2, and he gets pulled away by Leon Elliott. Fist to the face. And another punch to the face by Leon Elliott in this triple threat matchup between cruiserweights. Off the rope. Hopping over the rope, and he gets caught by Leon Elliott. Power slam. 1. And he gets broken up by the Canadian Kid. Canadian Kid takes up Leon Elliott. Throws him off the ropes. And a drop kick by the Canadian Kid. Going for a pinfall once again. 1, 2, and he gets broken up by Leon Elliott. Van Morgan taking another breather near the outside as the Canadian Kid wrenches the neck of Leon Elliott, taking away the blood flow to the head by using a headlock. Now, elbows to Canadian Kid by Leon Elliott. Going for a suplex back on to the Canadian Kid. Going for a pin once again. 1, 2. Oh, it gets broken up before Van Morgan can pick the bones. Leon Elliott's down on the ground. Van Morgan just picking the bones into a camel clutch. Just wrenching that head. Camel clutches are not fun, ladies and gentlemen. Do not try this at home. Back into a headlock as Leon Elliott tries to get up. Looks like a power struggle at this point. He gets thrown to the turnbuckle and a boot to the face. Van Morgan gets up. Goes for it. Whoa, almost going for a DDT. And a boot to the face. Van Morgan saying it's over. slowly going for the pin, looking into the camera, and he gets kicked in the face by Canadian Kid out of nowhere. Canadian Kid throws Van Morgan off the ropes, which gets reversed. And hey, Karana leg. Oh wow, I'm just all over the place. A head scissors takedown to Van Morgan. Van Morgan throws him off the ropes again. Another head scissors. Oh no, it got reversed into a sidewalk slam. I am all over the place. This action is incredible. Leon Elliott's back in the ring. A headbutt by Van Morgan onto Leon Elliott as Van Morgan picks up the Canadian Kid and gives him a headbutt of his own. Canadian Kid staying up, resting up on the ropes. Another headbutt to Leon Elliott. Whoa, and an atomic drop. And another atomic drop to Van Morgan. Just is an atomic drop party right here with MCIW-New Breed. What are they planning here? And a double clothesline by the Canadian Kid and Leon Elliott to Van Morgan, and now they're going at it themselves. Whip off the ropes, and a big boot to the Canadian Kid. Going for it unprettier. Oh, and he hits it. This is all over. 1, 2, and Van Morgan breaks up the count. Van Morgan trying to take advantage. Elbow shots back and forth. These are definitely hurting, just scramming the brain. Scrambling it like it's a new batch of eggs. Going for the unprettier is Leon Elliott, but Van Morgan goes for the cutter. One, two, and the Canadian Kid breaks it up. And a code breaker by the Canadian Kid. Van Morgan's down. Where's Canadian Kid going? He's going to the top rope. And a shooting star press. Oh my God. 1, 2, 3. And the Canadian Kid wins it all. A hard-fought battle between the cruiserweights here with MCIW-New Breed.
The Canadian Kid!
A hard-fought battle. A show of sportsmanship between the Canadian Kid and Leon Elliott.
Let's get an instant replay. Just look at that rotation from the Canadian Kid with his shooting star press. And he goes for the pin and picks up the victory.
We're backstage here once again with Chief Atakula, who has been having a fierce rivalry with Bobo Brazil Jr. Chief, why don't you tell us about the rivalry you are having?
Well, I came down to southern Indiana in January, right to Bobo's own backyard, and I beat him in the center of the ring. And then he came up to northern Ohio, to Marion, Ohio, in my backyard, and we had a rematch. It ended up being a double countout. The locker room had to clear and separate us, so there was no positive winner there. So this is somewhat the rubber match. I'm up 1. Second one was a tie, we'll call it. So tonight, I'm going to conclusively prove that I am the better man when I pin Bobo right here in his backyard in southern Indiana, right in the center of the ring.
Big words by Chief Atakula. Let's get back to the action.
This next match is for the MCIW Television Championship, with the Butcher Beast trying to take the title away from True Tradition, Rob Kincaid.
Trying to disrespect the MCIW-New Breed Championship, and it is attacked by Butcher the Beast, Rob Kincaid, a right to the face. A dirty tactic to start this match. Choking him against the ropes. He has to break this by the count of 5 or he is disqualified. Just raking the eyes is Butcher Beast against the MCIW television champion, Rob Kincaid. Rob Kincaid said earlier today that he was very confident that he could win this match. As of right now, he is just getting he's getting his. Rob Kincaid said earlier today that he was very confident in beating Abdullah. Rob Kincaid said earlier today that he was confident that he could beat Butcher the Beast for the MCIW Television Championship and retain his championship. But as of right now, it seems that Butcher the Beast is getting the upper hand here. Rob Kincaid is just getting punch after punch to Butcher Beast. Another punch. And another. And a throat thrust by Butcher Beast. Just raking the face at this point. Rob Kincaid's in a predicament. He's at the ropes. He knows what Butcher the Beast will do, and now Butcher the Beast is choking Rob Kincaid. Breaking that at the count of 3. If he does not break that rope by the count of 5, he will be disqualified. 2, 3. Almost disqualified yet again. Butcher the Beast using dirty tactics. Going for a chop. No. A shot to the gut. Another shot to the gut by Butcher Beast. Another shot. Caught by Rob Kincaid, and a slap to the face. Another slap. Chop and a chop. And a chop by Rob Kincaid to the Butcher Beast. Another chop. Rob Kincaid is getting the upper hand yet again. Another chop. And a punch right to the head. Chop once again. Punch to the head. And another chop. A mean one this time. All 4 corners. Now he's biting the head. He has to break that using dirty tactics of his own. And a punch right to the skull. And another chop by Rob Kincaid, the MCIW television champion. Another chop. What's Rob Kincaid planning here? Oh, and a throat thrust by the Butcher Beast. Leaning back. And a cross body. 1, 2. A kick out by Rob Kincaid. As painful as the Butcher Beast wants to make this, he does want to win the MCIW Television Championship. He goes for a run and a splash into the corner. Rob Kincaid is dazed. The Butcher Beast looks like he's going forward again, powering up against the corner. He goes for it again, and he misses as Rob Kincaid goes for the roll-up. 1, 2, 3, and he does it. Rob Kincaid wins and retains his MCIW Television Championship.
Winner of this match, and still MCIW Television Champion, True Tradition, Rob Kincaid!
True Tradition, Rob Kincaid put up a hard-fought battle against the Butcher Beast here in this one. Butcher Beast is up, and he attacks Rob Kincaid after the match. True unsportsmanship and just grinding his foot up against his head. What will anyone do? This is not allowed, ladies and gentlemen. He takes the championship for it. He's beating him with the championship. What's he grabbing? He's grabbing the kendo stick. Security, seems like security's getting inside. Trying to prevent this from happening. What's gonna happen? You cannot hit security, Butcher Beast. You cannot What's going to happen? Butcher Beast with his kendo stick. You can just put it down, Butcher Beast. You can just put it down and walk away. Take your loss like a man. You do not have to attack security for this. Just chop after chop by security. Chop after chop by security. Someone needs to put a stop to this. Ladies and gentlemen, that was not smart on my part. Could have ended up like those security guards.
Welcome back to MCIW. This next match is for the World Heavyweight Championship with the Cutter going up against Superstar TJ Powers. Right here on 18WJTS.
This match has started. Just a big stare down before locking up TJ Powers and Cutter. They are looking for a test of strength right here. Who can overpower which? Cutter has TJ Powers in the corner. Overpowering him. Cutter looking out for TJ Powers' manager, Destiny. Just trash talk between the two. TJ Powers looking to go after Damian Anderson. He caused trouble in the last fight. Before this lockup, TJ Powers overpowering Cutter right now, and a big fist to the chest. Another, it looked like an elbow with that, a big elbow to the chest. Forearm to the back, clubbing blow. Another clubbing blow to the back of Cutter. TJ Powers lifting him up. Looks like an eye rake there. Referee telling TJ Powers you cannot use an eye rake, it is an illegal move, but he just keeps going for it. Just raking the eyes of Cutter. It's TJ Powers. Cutter going down, trying to catch a breather as TJ Powers lifts him back up. Just stretching him between the ropes. TJ Powers feeling like he needs to remind the referee that he has still 5 to break the count. Choking Cutter again with the rope. TJ Powers breaking the count. Cutter catching a breather there as Damian Anderson is distracting TJ Powers from assaulting more. Oh! It looked like a low blow there by the Cutter with a big throat thrust. Cutter looking to demolish TJ Powers as he goes up to the second rope. Looks like a big fist to the drop. A big fist to TJ Powers, giving Cutter the upper hand here in this bout. For the MCIW World Heavyweight Championship, he's going for the pin. 1, 2, and he gets kicked out by TJ Powers. Cutter getting frustrated. Cutter is known for his huge arms and his powerful fists. A big head drop right to the lower abdomen. Cutter with another throat thrust to TJ Powers. More throat thrust. And a headbutt right after a knee to the face. Looks like a thrust right to the gut, right to the abdomen. Taking the breath right away from TJ Powers. Now it's just punch after punch right to the diaphragm. Taking the breath out of TJ Powers. What's he go for? An alley-oop! Just trash shocking the crowd and the referee is Cutter. TJ Powers getting out of the ring to take a breather. Cutter off the side and he misses. TJ Powers getting to the ring, giving him more time to breathe. Cutter's just getting angrier and angrier by the second. If he's away from TJ Powers, he's not happy. It's not smart to enrage Cutter. Oh, and a knee right to the ribs. Just over and over and over again. TJ Powers just taking out Cutter. A throw right off the ropes. Going for a knee drop right to the chest of Cutter. That will stop the heart, ladies and gentlemen. That does not feel good.
Nobody takes my belt.
TJ Powers saying, nobody takes my belt. Trying to ensure everyone at home and everyone in the crowd that Cutter will not be victorious here tonight. Just elbow after elbow to Cutter. And another elbow. Cutter goes down once again. TJ Powers has the upper hand here. He's going for a pin. 1, 2, and it's a kick out by Cutter. TJ Powers looking to work the leg, and a big elbow drop to the leg. And he's just wrenching the ankle of Cutter. Cutter is just writhing in pain here. Writhing and writhing in pain as he's wrenching the ankle of Cutter. Now he's punching it. This will prevent Cutter to stand. Now Cutter seeming to reverse, just putting him in a chokehold, just choking the life. No, it was a chin hold. My apologies. Another leg drop knee drop right to the leg. This action here, folks, has got me stuttering all over the place. What does TJ Powers have in mind? Just calculating. Oh, and a kick right to the upper thigh of Cutter, and another kick, preventing Cutter to stand. That's the best way to take down someone so large, is to just chop them down and working the leg. Cutter trying to find a way out, telling the referee he is not quitting. But it looks like TJ Powers just wrenched that ankle. But Cutter makes his way to the ropes, which means TJ Powers has to break the hold. Cutter trying to work his leg out. Trying to be able to stand here. Taking a breather from the assault from TJ Powers. Referee trying to separate the two, making sure that Cutter is okay. Oh, and a shoulder thrust right to TJ Powers from Cutter. Getting Cutter the chance to get into the ring. Even wobbly legs, he can still go. And a clothesline right into the corner. Irish whip from the corner. Cutter goes for a splash and he misses. TJ Powers gets right out of the way. Cutter falls to the floor. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, and Cutter kicks out. TJ Powers has to be getting frustrated. Both taking a breather at this point. TJ Powers trying to figure out what's going to happen next. But Damian Anderson trying to get into the ring to distract the referee as Cutter goes for a throat thrust right to TJ Powers. Working out the hand here. The referee still trying to get Damian Anderson away from the ropes. Seems as Cutter is taking words of advice from Damian Anderson. But TJ Powers has the World Heavyweight Championship. What does he have in mind? Cutter turns around. This is not wise. And he gets hit with the belt before the referee can even see. He goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and TJ Powers retains the MCIW World Championship. That was not
the match. And still, MCIW World Heavyweight Champion, Superstar TJ Powers!
He did retain his title. Superstar TJ Powers is still your MCIW World Heavyweight Champion. Cutter is definitely not happy about this, especially after such a dirty tactic. TJ Powers trying to tell everyone that yes, no one takes away his belt, but it looks like Cutter is not finished wrapping up that chain. We're about to have a brawl out here, folks. TJ Powers trying to make sure security prevents Cutter from attacking him. TJ Powers wants nothing of Cutter, especially with that chain wrapped around his fist. Was trying to rub into the face of Cutter that he is definitely the loser. Cutter is definitely not happy, believing that this dirty tactic should give him a rematch, but the security has to back him away before anything else happens. There's no doubt about it that dirty tactics is not. TJ Powers is still your MCIW World Heavyweight Champion.
Welcome back to MCIW on 18WJTS, and it's time for the main event of the evening. The main event features Chief Atakula facing off against Bobo Brazil Jr. for the MCIW Global Championship. Let's go back to earlier today when I talked to Bobo Brazil Jr. about his long, intense rivalry with the Chief.
We're backstage once again here at MCIW-New Breed. I'm standing next to Bobo Brazil Jr., the MCIW-New Breed Global Champion. He's facing Chief Atakula here tonight. You two have had a history. Why don't you tell us about that?
A big, long history, you know. The last time that we was here together in Indiana, Chief, you got one over on me. We went to your hometown. It got so rough they had to pull us apart, and the people began to boo me. They didn't want me to come back. Now, you in my backyard. And you know what's going to happen? This time, you're going down. 1, 2, 3. And I know it's not going to be easy out there because you're going to come ready, but I just hope you got all your I's dotted and your T's crossed because you're coming in my backyard where I'm the boss at, and I'm the man. Now, I'm the one to beat. You're not going to beat me tonight, and I guarantee you that. So whatever you come, all your little tricks, pull them out. And I tell you what, Zach, I'll come out with my hand raised tonight one way or the other.
That was Bobo Brazil Jr., the MCIW-New Breed Global Champion. Let's get back to the action. Bobo looking at his belt confidently, saying, "This is mine. I will defend it for all time." Chief Atakula trash talking the fans. These are Bobo's fans. You can't trash talk Bobo's wife and his fans. That will definitely anger him. And Bobo is known for his evil, evil chop that will just ring out across this arena. You will definitely know when Bobo's getting ready for his chop because you will definitely hear it. Chief mocking the referee, saying that you don't have to check me. I am clean of all weaponry. Mocking the referee once again is Chief out of Kula Kula. Bobo's already been checked. Bobo's ready. Is the Chief ready? Doesn't seem like it. He keeps mocking the fans. And the bell has been rung. Legend versus legend. Chief out of Kula Kula. Bobo Brazil Jr. getting ready to face off. And the lockup. The power between these men. Chief out of Kula Kula throwing it in Bobo's face that he can't overpower him. They has to realize that he didn't overpower Bobo Brazil either. Another lockup. Oh, Bobo Brazil just shoving Chief out of Kula Kula away. Chief out of Kula Kula better realize that he is going up. It's a very, very powerful man. He doesn't. Chief out of Kula Kula definitely frustrated with all of the Bobo chants ringing out across the Selvin Community Center. Is he getting out of the ring? No, he's yelling at more fans. Fans getting antsy. They want to see some action. Is he walking out? It seems like Chief out of Kula Kula is walking out on this title match. He has until 10 to get back in the ring before he is counted out. At the count of 8, he returns to the ring. Definitely playing mind games with Bobo Brazil Jr., but Bobo does not seem fazed. Keep walking around. Mocking more fans and more fans, probably just angering Bobo more and more. I'm sure Bobo has an intense chop ready for Chief out of Kula Kula. Chief out of Kula Kula returns to the ring. Lock up once again. Ooh, and a rake to the eyes by Chief out of Kula Kula. And just clubbing blows to the back of Bobo Brazil Jr. And a chop by Chief out of Kula Kula. And another chop. Reddening the chest of Bobo Brazil Jr. Third chop. Uh-oh. Bobo Brazil gives him a chop of his own. And another just ringing out across the Selvin Community Center and fist to the forehead. Irish rip to the opposite corner and a big elbow by Bobo Brazil. Knocking the wind out of Chief out of Kula Kula, who goes to the next corner. Bobo Brazil just throws his head into the turnbuckle. And a headbutt. Oh, and a finger to the eyes by Chief out of Kula Kula. Bobo doesn't seem fazed. A very, very strong skull Bobo Brazil has, but more fists and more fists. Is just wearing it. Oh! A headbutt to Bobo Brazil Jr. by Chief out of Kula Kula just backfires. And a pin attempt. 2 and a kick out. This is for the MCIW World Global Heavyweight Championship. And a neck crank by Bobo Brazil Jr. on the Chief out of Kula Kula. Chief out of Kula Kula telling the referee he is not going to quit. Oh! And knuckles right to the teeth of Chief out of Kula Kula by Bobo Brazil. Ooh! And a headbutt to the lower abdomen. And a throat thrust. Chief out of Kula Kula, arrogant as ever. And a knee drop to the face. Pin attempt. 1, 2, and a kick out. Ooh. Just chops right to the chest. Repeatedly. What does Chief out of Kula Kula have in mind? Just planning out, what does he have in mind? Oh! Almost hitting a big splash, but Bobo Brazil Jr. moves out of the way. Definitely knocking the wind out of Chief out of Kula Kula. And a hand stomp by Bobo Brazil Jr. repeatedly. That will definitely weaken any chops that Chief out of Kula Kula has in the future, just grinding his feet on to Chief out of Kula Kula's hands. What Bobo Brazil have in mind? He's definitely calculating what he has planned next. Ooh, and a finger to the eye. Ooh, and another chop is definitely weakened due to all the hand stomps and the feet stomps by Bobo Brazil. That chop is definitely not going to work anymore. Ooh, slamming his hand onto the turnbuckle, weakening the hand more. And another slam. What does Bobo have next in mind? Oh, and a double chop using both hands. Reddening the chest of Chief out of Kula Kula. There is no stopping Bobo Brazil Jr. And a headbutt. Those chops will stop the heart, ladies and gentlemen. Stomps to the knee, trying to weakening the stance of Chief out of Kula Kula. Lifting it up onto the rope. What does Bobo Brazil have in mind? Bobo Brazil Jr. goes for a kick. Weakening the legs even more. Ooh, and a choke. Dirty tactic, but Bobo Brazil Jr. knows what it has to take out Chief out of Kula Kula to retain his MCIW Global Championship. Just chop at more chops by Chief out of Kula Kula, trying to give himself a breather. What's he going for? Is he going for a pin? 1, 2. That's the most unorthodox pin I've ever seen. Angry at the ref, Chief out of Kula Kula. Not getting to the pin that fast enough, raking his feet across the face of Bobo Brazil Jr. More rakes. That will definitely blind the vision of Bobo Brazil Jr. Raking the chin. A nice chin hold by Chief out of Kula Kula. The chin hold definitely wearing out the neck and shoulders of Bobo Brazil Jr. Ooh! He's just raking at the nose. Definitely painful. Is he raking? Is he stretching the mouth? This is insane. That could cause permanent damage to a man. Oh my! Is he out? 1. If Bobo Brazil Jr. can't reach the count of 3. Ooh, and his hand is up. He is responsive. What's he have in mind? What will Chief out of Kula Kula do now? Bobo Brazil Jr. is hyping himself up, trying to fight back against Chief out of Kula Kula. He's getting up. He's getting up. What's he got in mind? Ooh, an elbow to the diaphragm. Bobo Brazil goes running. Oh, and a clothesline by Chief out of Kula Kula, knocking down Bobo Brazil Jr. What will happen next? Chief out of Kula Kula. What does he have in mind here? Oh, and a stomp to the groin of Bobo Brazil Jr. Ooh, and a headbutt to the lower abdomen of Bobo Brazil Jr. Pin attempt. 1, 2, and a kick out by Bobo Brazil Jr. What will it take to put away this mighty of a man? Chief Atakula and Bobo Brazil, they have been feuding for months now. They know what it's like to face each other. They have studied each other's tapes. They know what it takes to take out each other. But who will come out on top in this MCIW Global Championship title bout? Stomps to the hand. Chief Atakula knows what it takes to take out the mighty, mighty chops of Bobo Brazil Jr. More trash talking. Without those mighty chops, that is an intense piece of arsenal in Bobo Brazil's weaponry of moves. Fists back and forth between Chief Atakula and Bobo Brazil Jr. Legend versus legend. Bobo Brazil Jr. just more chops and a headbutt, knocking back Chief Atakula. What does Bobo have in mind here? And another headbutt, rearing back, knocking down Chief Atakula. 1, 2, oh! It's a pinfall, but Chief Atakula had his feet up on the rope. Did the ref see? I don't think the ref saw. Bobo Brazil Jr. retains his MCIW World Global Heavyweight Championship. But Chief Atakula had his foot on the ropes. That should have counted as a break. The ref didn't see it. Bobo Brazil Jr. comes out on top.
MCIW Global Heavyweight Champion, Bobo Brazil Jr.
Bobo Brazil Jr., reigning and defending MCIW Global Heavyweight Champion. We thank you for tuning in, folks, here at the Selvin Community Center for MCIW-New Breed. We gotta go. Thank you for tuning in.